I actually need to get away right now because my health is... Oh, what a wonderful night's sleep in Bartown's Ninja Village. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot I fell asleep in the new suite in the hotel. Morning TV. Anything decent in the DVD player? Oh, Ender Pearl. Not heard of that one. Oh, tacky red sofa. Me and Miss Janks. Re-wreck that thing. Hey guys, it's Dante here, and welcome to Bartown Let's Play. Now, quick update. This is the still in progress. This is the penthouse suite in the hotel. Now, this is some hidden lighting. I've had to do some re-recording, so I apologise for a couple of bits being open. But yeah, what do you think? Hidden lighting all around, nice and open, plenty of lighting, and it's still very much in progress. Must say, still got a lot to do, but hey, not bad. We're going to do a bit of a build today. Now, as you can already tell in my inventory, hey, I had no idea I was Steve today. Look at that. Must be the skin server's down because I'm back to my normal pre-Christmas skin. Okay. Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to be building in sandstone. Sandstone stairs, chisel stone, smooth stone, sandstone, yep. We've got plenty of different kinds of sandstone. And we're going to be building the redstone library. Now, I think I stated in a previous episode, it was going to be like a thank you to Admiral Redstone for some of the great ideas he's given me in his video. Some of the great ideas he's given me in the comments on my videos. Now, he's actually joined the server. In fact, he joined before I released that last video. And yeah, he's still pretty awesome. He doesn't watch my videos much anymore, suspiciously, but he is still a great guy. So, what I do is, rather than the Admiral Redstone library of geniusness and sources, it's going to be just the Redstone library. So it's still got a bit of a tip of the hat to him, but, you know, if we have a fallout, he doesn't get to back it up and take it away with him. Also, Feed the Beast server. I am now on the Bartown Feed the Beast server. Now, it's not really officially Feed the Beast, so I can't. I've been told not to really call it a Bartown server. It's run by an awesome guy called Hypixel. Also in Minecraft, known as You Wanna Fight. What can I say? I'm 31 years old. I love creating things. I'm an artist, and all I have to say is he's an amazing guy. I think I might have to buy a new account and call myself No Thank You, I'm Drinking Tea. Let's put it that way. Now, as well as that, on the new Feed the Beast server, we have a gentleman called Andrew Price. Now, I don't think I've mentioned him before in any of my videos, but he is absolutely amazing. Please, I'll leave a link to his videos. I don't know if I'll be able to do it on screen because editing these videos takes me several hours. But what I'll do is I'll definitely put a link below on this video to some of his work, because believe me, he is a genius. If you think I'm overly verbose, he's a wordsmith as well as an ideasmith. He is an absolute genius. So I will have to say, definitely watch his videos. He's absolutely awesome. Now I'm just going to quickly count this up. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 1. Now I'm not entirely sure if this is the entire amount needed. Now I have built kind of like the front and side of this building in creative in order to test a few ideas out. So if you're wondering, hey, how comes he's just going at it? Because I already have an idea how this is supposed to look. And as I said, it's the Redstone library, and To be honest, I take about the same damage if I use the ender pearls or not, so it's probably going to stop using them there. But as I said, Andrew Price is amazing. Please check out his videos. He's already been very generous. I spent about an hour on Feed the Beast because I've played a little bit of single player. I'm still inexperienced, shall we say. Expect a caption at the top saying "duh" times a million or something, you know, something witty. But yeah, I'm still fairly inexperienced, and it took me about an hour to make myself an electro jetpack. I must admit that it does include like half an hour of resource grinding, but it took me a fair while to make the electro jetpack. So I'm still not used to all of the new stuff. Now, next to me in the plot next door, because we've got 32 by 32 plots at spawn, we have. Oh, I'm not going to tell you who, in case you give him some aggro. But I have a gentleman next to me who is using Thormacraft, which is basically the magic end of the spells, the wizardry, the prestidigitation end. Prestidigitation, look it up, it's magic. The more sorcery end of the Feed the Beast repertoire, shall we say. Now, he's calling on elemental or ghost-like creatures called wisps. And he basically feeds these souls into his machines, and they eat the souls and, you know, power his machines. Most of you guys probably know a bit more about it than me, so I'm not going to go on about it, but if you're in the plot next door, you've only just joined, you have no armor, no food. Yeah, basically the wisp touched me in bad places and I lost all my stuff. So I spent an hour on a server resource hunting, then building myself a jetpack for the first time, and a wisp put something where it shouldn't be. I died and lost all my stuff. And if you've forgotten what the point of the story is, the point of the story is Mr. Price, very nicely, after my rage quit, I must admit it's probably the longest rage quit in history because it took me a while, because I was very eloquent in how pissed off I was. He found a jetpack in all of his spare stuff, just lying around, and placed it in a box for me. Normally, I'd say no, baby's got to learn. I'm trying to learn Minecraft. I'm trying to learn Feed the Beast. Please don't give me everything I need. But no, thank you very much. I'm going to be well mannered and accept your gift. In fact, I've already flown around spawn about 50 times. I had to make some new longfall boots, so I have done the old build height to bedrock fall a few times. That's one of the things that gets me in Feed the Beast. a pair of enderstone, diamond, and rubber boots. I know there's no rubber in them, but hey, they look rubbery. And you can fall. Well, 250 build height, plus you go down at least 70 blocks, so that's about 320 meters. Wow. Okay, but yeah, now I did on Twitter ask anybody, if you want to see me record Feed the Beast, let me know, because at the moment, obviously, it takes me a while to release any videos at all. And what I don't want to do is, if you guys don't want to see me record Feed the Beast, I don't want to force it on you. So let me know. On Twitter, nobody really responded, so I'm guessing that means, no, senor la Dante, do not do Feed the Beast. I'm probably taking you mean, no Feed the Beast. Just let me know. Okay. We're going to take a nap here. I'm going to go on to the next bit of a build. And move on to another subject I want to talk about while we're building. Now, there will be some cuts. I will do some speeding up, don't worry. I'm not going to make you sit through a build this big without some breaks. So, sleepy, sleepy. Oh, don't touch me though. Oh. It's amazing how quick those nights go nowadays. Okay. So this is the basis of the library. Now I measured it out and put the dirt down earlier. I double, triple checked because I really do have a problem with needing to triple check every measurement when I do stuff like this. Okay. Now in between these, I'm going to be putting down. Oh, let's make. Okay, I did the stupid thing. I took the but it said chiseled. That's why. I took the little thing that says what your block you're holding off of my screen, and now I'm constantly getting it wrong. So all of you out there going, how can you not know what block you're holding? It's my own fault. In fact, watch 1 second. Escape. Options. Video settings. Other. Okay. Video settings. Okay, this is going to start looking bad now. Let's try details. There. Held item tooltips. Done. 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 Back to game. There. Okay? Okay? I actually do feel a lot better now I've done that. Right. Oh. Now, for some reason, we've got a bit of lag on the Bartown server, so if you see me hitting a rock and you suddenly see the other side of the world, that is an issue with the server at the moment. Now, I have, for some reason, a couple of times now, been trapped in a chunk. Now, for anyone that doesn't know what being trapped in a chunk is, it's basically where the server crashes, and when you log on, only the 16 by 16 area around you loads. And effectively what happens, it means every time you log on, you crash the server, but you keep on playing in that little 16 by 16 area. It's really weird, because effectively imagine just nothing but sky. Up, down. In fact, let's do that by looking at it. Imagine there's nothing else but this. Let's even get rid of that. Just endless blue, relaxing sky. Ode to a skylark. Oh, bird thou never wert. Heavenly peace. Anyway, enough. Oh, I took a screenshot. Anyway, enough reciting Baish. Yeah, basically, I'd log on and I effectively couldn't. Effectively, it just crashed the server. Now, last time that happened to one of my colleagues, one of my mates called Brownish Bubble. Some of you guys remember him. He's back on the server. He stopped his I was tempted to say Toys at Pram moment. He stopped his rage. He's back on the server. Yeah, it happened to him it happened to him once, and they had to reset his inventory. Now, I was a bit luckier. Rather than having to reset my inventory, and this has got to be 6 high, so obviously 6 high, not including this, because this is going to be covered in a barrier. Haha, I wasn't sure that was going to work. 4, 5, 6. Okay, and 7. So what I'm going to quickly do, just get this out of the way now. Then we've got our limits. Okay. So yeah, the only way before was to delete his inventory, his player data. Now, that means you lose everything in your ender chest. You lose everything in your held inventory. You lose so much stuff. Fortunately, we found a way of getting my stuff back. Now, if any of you guys get stuck in a chunk, and if you guys get stuck in a chunk and your server, the guy who owns the server doesn't know what to do, there is an editor. I will leave a link to the editor in my description, and it allows the person who runs the server to edit your player data. Now apparently they can make you invincible, they can change your name as it appears on the server. So make sure you trust the guy who runs your server. If you're the asshole of the server, don't tell him about this editor. But if you get stuck in a chunk and your server host likes you, tell him about it. Please. Right. So, oh, this might take a while with me making so many mistakes. Again, I have stopped counting. That's one of my flaws, is that I like to rush ahead and get stuff done. Rough estimate, it looks like I have got this to the right height, so put that in. Yeah, that's equal. So that's 16, 17 plus a block. So you're probably getting an idea of what it's going to look like now. So now this is going to be a window. So what I'm going to do here is a regular sandstone. Now, what I like with my builds, and I've not built with sandstone before, so this is one of the reasons I'm making the library out of sandstone, is I've not really used it as a building material much. I've raided loads of loads of sand temples, so I love the way it looks, but I've never really used it as a building material. Thought I had a creeper. And by the way, if you're wondering why that mountain looks so weird, did I see a creeper? I've gone paranoid. Okay, if you see a creeper, remember, shout creeper, no creeping. Creeper, no creeping. Creeper, no creeping. I had basically this mountain stretched most of the way over here. I dug up a mountain so I could build this library here, dudes. So I really hope you like it. I would dig up a mountain for you. I would dig up the world. Oh. I sang. I'm going to have to edit that out now. Anyway. So basically, that's it. Okay. So yeah, I've don't really build sandstone. That's one of the big opportunities that I've got here, is to do a bit more work with it. So that's pretty much the same here. So nice. So I'm on my tippy toes. Right. Is that the same height? I think it's because it just sticks out. Yeah, it's the perspective making it look tall, I'm sure. Yeah, it's the perspective because it now looks smaller, so if I'm equidistant, it should look about the same height. There we go. Okay, and the only thing we can add here is now you're probably thinking the windows should be quite wide, because we don't want a one wide window. Now what I'm thinking is, one of the things I use when I'm building, and in fact let's go to the shack so I can show you this. The shack's that way. Yep, let me show you the shack. One of the things I like during my builds is, I know obviously you can't create realistic structures. And excuse the poor loading rate, my laptop is stressed out. Is I like to have builds, not that would look real, obviously a lot of the stuff I build, floating glass barrier, doesn't look real, but I like things to kind of seem their heft. Now, one of the advantages of building the supports, so see these struts here, is you can kind of imagine, your brain kind of fills in that they're supporting the weight of the walls. So that's what I want here. Hello, we interrupt your regularly scheduled boring bit to speed up the action for you. Catch you in a minute. The magical, almost mystical trapped block. Not knowing whether to go up, to go down, so it floats round and round eternally. Let us free our trapped kin. Come to me, block. I think I have already freed him from his prison. There we are. Okay. Oh. What the heck? There. Now that is going to look a little odd from inside, but we're going to do a lot of work on inside. I'm not going to do it on this video. I'm going to obviously release the inside work separately because obviously being the Redstone library, we've got to do some impressive work now. Oh, again, this is just a regular block. This should be chiseled. So yeah, it's going to be a separate video doing some of the insides because I want to have a lot of redstone gimmicks in here. Now, obviously, the first thing we want to have a few bookshelves underneath the windows. So that's a good thing, and it's a couple high on both on the inside, and again on this side, maybe a reception desk coming out here, and then obviously again some more bookshelves. This is going to be the wall heading down this way. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Oh. 4, 5, 6, 7. I have no idea why I'm placing these quite heavily. Then we're going to have this. As you've probably already guessed, we're going to obviously continue on down this way. Now I've not decided on the exact size of the library, but it's got to be at least twice as wide as it is long. So you can see here there are 3 main panels. 1, 2, 3. Oh, use the pointer. 1, 2, and 3. Got to be at least a 6 this way. Now that's actually going to take us most of the way along the cleared area here, and possibly into water over there. So I'm going to be doing some more terraforming. But yeah, I'm not going to be building this bit yet because this bit's going to be done off camera, and you'll see why when I get to it. What we're going to be working on next is the second layer up. So you get to see the front of it as it goes up. So let's head up there. Now, throwing stake up there isn't going to get me up. Let's get some ender balls. And away we go. Whoa, by the skin of me teeth. So there we go. So up there, that window block there that sticks out of it, that's actually going to be the template all the way down here. So up and down, it's going to be the same template all the way along. At the back, I think I'm going to have it closed, so I don't think there's going to be any windows. That's where all the back office stuff happens. You know, when the red-headed busty librarian gets a bit hot and can't stand the silence anymore, goes into the back room with a young man, maybe 31, wears a helmet in his videos, one eye, a chicken assistant, and they play Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes! Believe in the heart of the cards. I apologise, I really shouldn't have let the mouse go to do a fist pump when you guys obviously can't see a fist pump. Maybe I'll recreate it somehow. Yu-Gi-Oh! Bomph. There you go. Right. Okay, so I don't know what's the best thing to do. What I'm probably going to do is I'm now going to speed up building this bit over here, then come back, and together we'll build that central column, because once I've built that central panel and started the roof, there's not going to be much more to show you. So let's get it on. Hey guys, and welcome back to a partially completed redstone library. Now I've jumped ahead a bit in time because something happened after the build, and I wanted to try and get it into this episode without it going over about 50 minutes, because I know you guys can run out of patience after a bit of time. So the only major changes I've made on top of my original plan is I've added some smooth stone bricks in there. Now that's just to break up the big wedge of sandstone I've got there. Now I've also added a roof on, which I'll show you in another episode. But if you come around here, this is the side of the building. Now it's a double stack of windows, and that's going to go about 6 down this way, and that will allow me to close the building at the back. Is going to be completely closed, because that's where the hot stuff's going to happen. Yeah, you heard me. That's where the hot stuff's going to happen. Okay, and that cross there, made in glass, is probably going to be made out of redstone blocks. Currently out of glass because redstone blocks aren't out yet. But you tell me what you want to see up there. If you want to have some iron blocks as balls and a big golden wang, let me know. I can do that for you. But let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. And I hope this episode's not been too much of a mess. But before I digress too much, let's get on with a little thing that happened after the build. It's called Double Wither Battle. Hope you enjoy, guys. Hey guys, it's Dante here, and welcome to a special event. Now I know there have already been a lot of Minecrafters that have done this, but I'm going to be doing a double Wither boss battle. Now, you might think I'm in creative because of the huge layer of bedrock below me, but we're actually above spawn. Now, this little access hole was built above the nether hub in the olden days when you used to get spawned randomly on top of the bedrock. Now, it was kind of sealed up, and a couple of people have opened it up and used it before, so I'm fairly sure I won't get told off. But yeah, so we have bedrock below us, sky above us, and the only things that the witherbosses can really destroy are the things that I've built. I've scattered some glowstone around to help me see. I didn't decide to bring night vision with me, possibly a silly idea. I've built a bunker. Now, I know it's not really going to help that much because they can tear through obsidian in about 2 seconds a block. I've got a double layer of smooth stone. Then I've got a double layer of netherrack, which will act as ablative armor. I know, real physics. Let me be. And of course some glowstone inside to provide some lighting, so I can sit here and cry as soon as I start taking punishment. Now, I'm not going to leave it too long because obviously I don't want my food to deplete. I have Sword of Heat, Sharpness 5, Knockback 2, Fire Aspect 2, Unbreaking 3. I might be able to have said that faster. Bubblegum Buster 2, Infinity 1, Power 5, Flame 1, Punch 2, Unbreaking 3. Unbreaking 3 halfway through already. Frankly, my dear, my Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, Fortune 3, which obviously won't be used for fighting the Wither, but you know, just in case I lose it here, you'll know exactly what I had. Obviously the last 2 heads. Potion of Healing, Potion of Health 2, a Potion of Regeneration, which I will take just before setting the guys off, and Potion of Strength, again, I'll take just before setting the things off. I've not made them splash because, well, it's just me. I might as well drink them. The only other downside to have a Potion of Health and not splash is that, obviously, I'll have to stop and drink. But, you know, for the sake of TNT. Now, obviously, I'm not bothered about moving the dirt block once I've set these guys off, because they're more than capable of blowing up a dirt block. Okay, number 1. We run to set off number 2 because it's only fun if we take them on at the same time. Hello. There's number 1. He's away, blowing stuff up. Ah, the guy above me here. Now, does anybody know what I forgot to do? Now, it'll take them a second or two to actually get through this. I'm regenerating now. Okay, back at it. Don't seem to be doing too much damage to these guys. Okay, I've lost a couple of hearts. Obviously I can't let them heal up at the same time. Why are they not taking damage? I'm hitting them. Okay, I'm 4 hearts down. Oh dear, I'm quite far away. Okay, I built a doorway fairly far in, so heal up. But yeah, I think the issue is mainly I'm not doing much damage. Now, I think the difference here between now and the last battle is I didn't make it. I did it underground, so they couldn't get that high. It is making it a bit difficult for me to actually hit them. Now, as long as I occasionally run in and heal up, I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. And I don't have to worry about backing up because there's no cliff to walk off of. Or no walls to run into. The only thing I can get caught on is a block of glowstone. Oh. Now I actually need to get away right now. Because my health is... just about gone. Fuck's sake. Now the wither's still alive. I have to get back and get my stuff without dying. That's going to be tough. Now, I didn't plan on dying. I didn't plan on dying here either. So, what I'm going to do is, my stuff's fine as long as it's locked away. Sleep, obviously. This is pressure. Have I got any backup armor? Let's have a look. What have I got? Now, I'm going to need two things. I'm going to need a pick. And I'm going to need a set of cheap armor. So I'm going to make a run for my stuff. Good. I've got a diamond hat. Now, I don't have to particularly rush because obviously it's in an unloaded chunk. So I have got a few minutes to go grab my stuff. Also, now I've lost my enchantments now. I have got some more strength. I have got some regens I put aside. So I'm going to grab those too. But yeah, I think what's happening is I wasn't prepared for them to get so high. You saw me shooting away at them and they were taking very little, if any damage. And obviously they're piling on me. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut here, and I'm going to come back just as I head up to grab my stuff. Bye-bye. Okay guys, I'm back in the nether. I've got a temporary setup. Spare diamond sword, not great. Spare bow. And a few things to help out. Now, unfortunately my tunnel obviously leads to the nether hub. And it's quite long. As you can see, it's already starting to heal up the withers. So by the time I actually get to the central point and dig up, they're going, as you can tell, they're probably going to have blown up most of my stuff and healed up considerably. You can hear them up there, and I think they're tracing me, so there's going to be no respite. Now, good. They don't seem to be reading me here, so I must have been a fair amount away from center spawn. So as you can see, this is my route up. Hopefully what's going to happen is I'm going to get up there, brought some blocks with me, make sure I've eaten, run after my stuff, hopefully grab it not too soon, not too long after they've worked out I'm there, and then it's a case of hoping my shelter has enough protection left in it for letting me armor up. Otherwise I'm in deep shit. Okay, there's the shelter. The question is, where are those floating bastards? Now I was trying to get back to my shelter, so it must be around here. Oh, that weather's almost completely healed. There they are. Is my stuff around there? Yes, okay. The general idea is grab the stuff and run. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, they don't seem to read me when I'm in the shelter, so let's get the crap in that shelter now. I don't know if I've got all my stuff, but hopefully enough. Okay, so they seem to have stopped reading me for now. Oh crap, have you seen that? Oh, I don't have my boots. It's my sword. Take my regen, because they seem to be reading me in here now. Don't need the healing. Let's take the strength. Did I get my bow? No, I've got a temporary bow as well. Okay, again, it's a sprint for my stuff. See if I can get the rest. Don't try taking them on if I don't have to at the moment. Okay. Oh, don't tell me I've lost sight of the shack. There it is. Good, I'm healing up. Okay, where's the shack? Oh, have I lost sight of it again? There it is. Okay, now I'm only keeping an eye on it because A, I need to duck in there every now and then because the constant bombardment is what's causing the main problem. Okay. Now I leave them away from the shack again because they are going to break the crap out of it otherwise. Now again, like before, they don't seem to be taking any damage. Is this a glitch? Is it lag? I'm definitely hitting them. Shit. Is the regen well off already? Full strength, I didn't bring another regen, shit. Right, okay. So I'm going to have a major problem because I'm using my spare armor. Now I know immediately how to get back to where I was. That's not a problem. So yeah, I'm nearly run out without armor at night. Okay, I'm going to cut here because as you saw, I'm having a few issues. See you in a minute. Right, guys, it's been a bit eventful. I've had to rebuild some of my armor. My Willy Warmer's done sacked. But effectively I've died a couple of times and I found the only effective measure against those guys up there. Now I will explain, hopefully if I take this guy down, exactly what went wrong, because I've done some analysing and I've had some help doing that. Now, believe me, he will be back. There we go. Yeah, I just shoot him through the hole. And if I get it just right... Oh. Oh, shit, he's knocked me off the wrong side. I can't get back up. And if I get the timing right... Damn him for withering me. I can go up there and chop the poop out of him. This is going to hurt a fair amount. Potion of healing, potion of healing. Guys, have a look. Now, you remember the... oh. You remember what I built up earlier? Oh, here we go. Let's have a look. Here's the shack. Look at that. I dived in here a few times. Remember, it's double thick stone. Well, some of it was double layered of netherrack, but single layer. Oh, jeez. Now, I'm fairly sure my last set of boots, unfortunately my Fortune 3 efficiency pick, which I really shouldn't have brought with me, I'm afraid they were all gone. Now, what actually happened is, I was following some advice. I'm not going to tell you... well... Okay. I suggested the best way, the best place to take on a wither boss was up here. Now, usually I take them on underground. It contains them, they can't fly away. That's the way I did. Now, I'm thinking, well, what's the best way of taking two on at the same time? So I thought, well, you know, I'll give it a go, taking them on above the nether. Now, downside that I didn't realise before going ahead and doing that was, well, first of all, when you die, if you die that is, you will always spawn miles away, because obviously you can't sleep in a nether. Okay, problem number one. Problem two, in order to get to the nether hub, you have to go, from our area at least, we're only about 3 blocks lower than this. So whenever I'm walking back here, they have a chance to recharge. So that's problem number two. And problem number three, they're black. The sky's black. You saw me shooting them. I thought I was hitting them every time, but the arrows just went past. So, okay, so basically, my advice, if you have the choice of battling the nether, in the sky, or well, above the nether, or below ground, as long as you check for lava, I will always 100% go for underground. Okay guys, sorry about that. I think being up there and recording at the same time was just crashing me out repeatedly. Should be a bit more stable now. Now, as I was saying, hopefully you could hear me, because I had the TV on in the background and didn't realise, but I think that proves that I'm definitely no Etho or anything close to those kind of heroes. But most of all, I think it proves I think I could stick to designing and creating rather than fighting. I think I'm a builder, not a fighter. Anyway, you guys have a very good week. I will hopefully post another Bartown Flash in a couple of days after this episode is up. Ta-ta for now.